Now, from the scenic landscape of Olusikisiki to the vibrant streets of Battlefield emerges a shining star. Meet Uunati Sinesipho Magwa, our semi-finalist for Miss Phenomenal Africa, a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience, and a voice of empowerment. Welcome to Gold Coast Diaries, Sinesipho on WSU Online Radio.
Thank you so much. That was a beautiful tribute. That was a beautiful introduction. I'm really humbled. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Now tell us, what actually inspired you to pursue your career in modeling?
What actually inspired me to pursue a career in modeling was none other than the fact that it is something that I actually sucked from my mama's titties. Excuse my lingo. Excuse my lingo, but yeah, I feel like it's an inheritance. And since my mother died when I was 8 years old, I decided that there must be a legacy that I carry from where she left off. Back in her time, she used to be in the top 10 of models in the Eastern Cape, and then she went on to be a lecturer. So I believe that if she was still alive, she could be doing bigger things now, maybe like owning an agency or owning a big pageant, and she would be doing great things in the industry. So I felt like it's my only way also to just feel like more connected to her. It's the only time I think I really do feel alive, because people usually tell me that when you're on stage and when you are sitting with us, you are a totally different person, and I've actually come to see it myself. So sometimes I usually say, when I explain myself to people, that I have such a fierce of my own, which is my mother's spirit. I feel like when I'm on stage modeling, my mother's spirit kind of takes over me, and for that I think I have to honor her by continuing in this industry and doing bigger than she would have done if she was still alive.
Oh, wow. Then tell us, what then inspired you to pursue Miss Phenomenal Africa 2024?
The word itself, phenomenal. I have been through so much. Like, if I were to actually dwell and get into detail of my story from the age of 8 years old and growing up after my mother passed on, you would think I'm actually telling you something straight out of a novel or straight out of a movie. And I believe that having survived all those things, there must be a purpose that God has for me to use not only that, but also my influence to change other lives for the better. People who cannot speak about the kind of experiences I've been through, not just only with family, but also coming out not even coming out, really running away, like leaving home, deciding that you are leaving your family because you got to a point where you felt like, I can't tolerate this anymore. Like, if I stay here any longer, I might even die. So 2016, I moved to East London, thinking that I might form a relationship with my father, but he was not interested. But the rest is history. I went on to study my electrical engineering, and I've just been saved by grace through every year, up to this year. So I think the word itself, phenomenal, means me. I am phenomenal. I have overcome things that people have died from enduring. I am still standing from things that other people still want to commit suicide for even today, I have been in different mental institutions, and I can still now come out here and say, you can do it. I am on medication for depression, but I'm still pursuing my dream. That has not stopped me from achieving the things that I planned to achieve. And through God's grace, I really have managed to endure and find the strength and find my purpose. And having found my purpose, I've decided that I have this zeal to live, because I feel like I need to tell people the truth. I want to speak about mental health. I want to speak about abuse from home. I want to speak about the other reasons that other people end up on the streets, the real reasons that they can't talk about. I want to speak about how other people end up doing drugs, except for the stigmas that are attached to all of those that I just mentioned. But there are other things that are not spoken about that actually do happen. So I want to be that person to come out and say, I went through it, and I'm still standing.